Hey guys, welcome to another edition of the Chingo Gringo Beer Review. Here from kind of blustery Cancun, Mexico today. It's a little windy. I hope that doesn't affect the beer review too much. Tried to shield the microphone a little bit. Okay, well, I know it's been a little while since my last beer review. Just like to offer you guys an apology for that. But I think you guys understand that sometimes life gets in the way of your best well-laid plans. But the most important part is I'm back. I'm back with another beer review. Today I have a really special beer. This beer is a Mexican craft beer. It is produced in the city of Guadalajara, Jalisco, in the state of Jalisco, in the country of Mexico. All right, this beer is produced over there in Guadalajara by a brewery called Siete Mares. That's in Spanish. 7 Seas in English. So let me show you the label. You're gonna like this one. Look at that. Pez Calabaza pumpkin ale. All right, it's really hard to hold because it's 650 milliliters. What's really cool also about this is the neck label, and also you can't really see it. Let me see if I can. Yeah, they went to the point of putting this little neck wrap thing, not a neck wrap really, but like a little elastic band with a little booklet that explains what exactly is a pumpkin ale and where does it come from and what is it, and the whole 9 yards. I thought that was kind of interesting. I really love this brewery's label art. I mean, just look at the art on the bottle. It's just really well done. The description around here, all the way back around to the other side of the bottle. Let me spin it around here. Don't want to drop this thing. Which tells you information like color and body and flavor. Little thing there that gives you all of that information. And just organize my stuff here. Gives you all that information on a full wrap bottle. Really cool metallic labels on this brewery's bottles. Okay, so about the beer, as I said before, it's a pumpkin ale. And it is a fall seasonal, which means it's a limited release beer. They produce this beer in the fall of every year. So I was fortunate to track down a bottle of it, thanks to Andrew Mercer, the owner over there at Siete Mares, 7 Seas Brewery in Guadalajara, for this. And like I said, it's 650 ml bottle. The alcohol by volume is 6.5%, and the IBUs is 23. So low IBUs, of course, on a pumpkin beer. So let's get this beer into a glass and see what we're dealing with here. I'm sure it's going to be a good one. I've heard a lot of good things about this brewery. In fact, it's rated as one of the best craft breweries in Mexico. This brewery, on a short list of maybe 5 top breweries, craft breweries that is, in the country. Okay, well, I can tell you that when I open the bottle, I can immediately smell the pumpkin. So let's get a nose on this beer. I can't wait to give this beer a try. First, let me show you the color on this beer. Beautiful copper color, really like a mahogany, really, almost red. It looks more orange where I'm at, but in the camera it looks red. But like a really dark copper color. Really beautiful color on this beer. Poured with a decent head, not too much. Of course, that's because of the glass I'm using my new goblet glass, and doesn't pour with a lot of head in this glass. All right, so Yeah, definitely you pick up a lot of heavy notes of pumpkin in here. I'm not sure if he uses fresh pumpkin or canned pumpkin or what. I get a lot of spices, cinnamon, a little nutmeg in there, maybe some clove. I'm getting a lot of malt aroma, so is a malt forward beer style. All right, so one more thing that I'm picking up is dark fruits, you know, like maybe some raisins or some figs, something like that. Okay, so cheers guys, let's give this beer a try. Mm. I have only had, to be honest, I've only had a handful of these pumpkin beers. I think about 3 or 4. This is my 4th, I think. And I think I've tried Goose Island's Pumpkin Ale. I've tried another one from another brewery. Don't remember. It was a pumpkin porter or something like that. Those were good. Red Hook, I think, was that one. I've tried pumpkin ale from Blue Moon, and it was decent. But this one is right up there with a Red Hook pumpkin porter. Yeah, massive notes of like malty, biscuity flavors, married with. I'm looking at the birds. That's a perk here by the pool. A lot of wildlife, birds around making a lot of sounds. Yeah, so it's very malt forward beer, very malty, biscuity, bready. Really nice balance with the other flavors in the beer. The other flavors are, of course, the pumpkin and the pumpkin spice, maybe some cinnamon and nutmeg in there, possibly some clove as well. Really nice. I'm picking up also, as I mentioned in the aromas, dark fruits. A little bit of date in there. Yeah, so it's a really nice, well-balanced pumpkin ale. Very nice appearance. As you can see, very clear beer. Got some chill haze here. Let me see if I can rub that off. But okay, so now maybe you can see a little better. Beautiful copper color, dark copper color to the beer. So appearance really nice. Wonderful aroma to the beer. I've already mentioned some of the aromas, pumpkin and the spices and the dark fruits. Very nicely balanced, however, malt forward beer, but nicely balanced with the pumpkin and the spices and a touch of hops. I'm not sure, maybe he used some old world hops like Saaz or Hallertau, European hops for this beer. I'm not really sure, doesn't say, but I'm guessing that's what he used probably, because the hops are there. It has a nice nice touch of bitterness, but it is mainly in the background, and the malt is in the foreground, along with the pumpkin and spices. So that's going to be it for this Chingo Gringo Beer review from Cancun, Mexico. And until next time, guys, remember, as I always say, keep pouring them up, keep drinking them down. Cheers, guys. Oh yeah, almost forgot to give the beer rating. What am I thinking? Well, I'm going to give this beer out of 1 to 10. I'm going to give this beer, I'd say I'm going to give this beer a 9 because I really like the uniqueness of this beer. I like the combinations in the spices and the pumpkin and the malt and the hops all together there, the beautiful color. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I really like this beer. I'll drink it again. I'm excited to drink this beer, and I recommend it to everyone. If you could get your hands on this beer, give it a try. So, 9 out of 10 for Siete Mares, 7 Seas, Pez Calabaza, their pumpkin ale. All right, guys, cheers.